Hey folks, this is Mal and welcome back to some Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls action. So it's myself and my good buddy Amaran's with me here as well. Alright, so today we've decided that we are actually going to continue to do some riff runs, but we thought just to spice things up, we're going to go up to Torment 1 difficulty level and see how quickly our faces get smashed in. Should be entertaining all around. So I'll make a quick cut and I'll come back to you as soon as we've jumped into the action. We only accept speed!
My hatred is too low. I need more hatred to do that.
Only problems we really ran into before was when I'd run through and all the stuff would gather and then it'd de-aggro me and go to you behind me. Where's the leads way up?
Not enough hatred.
Yeah, when half the zone de-aggroed you and came to me, it wasn't pretty. Was that a... Oh, it was, huh? Treasure pygmy!
I mean, even when we were doing it earlier today, it's a pretty significant difference in our clear speed here.
I'd say so.
Not enough hatred. I'm still waiting.
Actually, I have to pay attention to stuff coming on the ground now.
Yeah, it probably won't be fun if you sit in a bunch of exploding things on Torment. I bet your elemental resists are higher than you think, though. What's your resist right now, in average?
I haven't really looked at it. Hold on. It's... Oh, yeah, yeah, they are pretty high. Like between, like the lowest one's 342, up to about 500. So yeah, much better than they used to be. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so we switched to Torment, and how many more blood shards? Oh, did you see the haunt effect from that body?
Yeah, I think so. How many what?
How many? What's the difference in rewards, blood shard wise?
Double.
Double.
My
Okay.
hatred is too low.
So usually, I would say between 40 and 60.
And that guy didn't want to give up the ghost.
I mean, this is definitely slower than when we were going on normal, but we're still going at a good
Not
pace.
enough hatred.
Plus, there's a ton more reward, or potential reward on this.
Well, the other thing that's kind of cool about this is that we have to kind of pay attention.
You actually have to play.
Yeah.
You can't just bot through. Let me put a weight on my W key.
And tape down my mouse button.
My hatred is too low.
Rain of Vengeance is such a cool ass ability. Oh, you think you're cool? Wait until I have these giant things fall out of the sky and hit your face in. The other thing I like about it is I don't think it actually has a cost. No, it's just a cooldown.
Yeah.
So I kind of use it as my, oh crap, something's gonna eat me for breakfast button.
I need more hatred to do that.
Oh boy.
It is too low. Sweet revenge.
That's a lot of mobs.
Yeah, but they're all pinned in the doorway. Rob.
Need more time.
Die! Solar Zeus, the brute, die! Got him. I got a gold and a rare from that huge ass pack.
I got a health pot.
I'm not sure if the risk versus reward made much sense on that one then. Especially since I killed one singular mob and got basically the same.
Not enough hatred.
I mean, our clear speed's pretty crazy on this.
Well, you know, when you're as skilled as we are. Hopefully people understand. Hopefully people understand I'm being very facetious. Actually, do you even have degrees of facetious? I don't think you can. I think it's just you either are being facetious or you aren't.
Binary.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. On or off. Kind of like wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. Really? That's a thing?
Or douchebaggery.
Douchebaggery.
You're either a douchebag or you're not.
Are you? Would you consider yourself an expert at assessing this?
Yeah. Took a college course.
Please, you fill.
Man, I love this Thunder Fury ability.
I just think it's cool that you have a weapon that was the, you know, one of the first legendaries from WoW.
I mean, the proc rate on it is crazy. And it does a crap ton of damage.
That was fun.
I mean your hatred to do that.
Who's...
Uh-oh.
Oh, Waller.
It's waiting around the corner. Hi.
Jeez, die already. Rat bastard. Where are you, mobs? Where are you? Don't hide from us. Oh great, right into the Rift Guardian. Yay!
I can't imagine. I mean, my damage and my build in this build is pretty great and very survivable. And I technically don't have any of the good gear for a dot build, so it has to be crazy once you get the gear for it.
Well, I think it's where the whole, higher levels of Torment comes in too, right?
Yeah.
What do we got back there? Is that a tornado of piranhas?
That would be a Pyronado. Piranado? Piranado.
$44 blood shards, nice. I didn't feel like that took us very long. It took us about 5 minutes longer than doing it on normal, which I'd say is, I mean, that's definitely worth it, because if it's whatever 18 or 22 or whatever for normal, and that takes 9 to 10 minutes, this takes like 15, and yeah, it's definitely worth
plus
it.
increased drop rates, Imperial gems, and class-specific sets that you can't get on normal.
Oh yeah, good point. Let's see, did I get anything? Oh yeah, I did get an Imperial Topaz.
Your valor.
And I just need a I just need a better weapon and a better offhand. Everything else is looking pretty good. What's the main thing you're looking for upgrade wise right now?
I'm not necessarily looking for anything upgrade-wise. I'm looking for things that are specific. So, for instance, for my helm, I'd like to get the Carnival helm or a Mask of Jerome, either of those.
And why do you want those particular helms?
Carnival is for this dot build, so it basically it effectively doubles your dot damage. It makes your dots do the same amount of damage in half the time, but since you run Creeping Death, which keeps the dots going forever anyways, it basically is just gonna tick for twice as much permanently.
Ah, gotcha.
So that's to stay with a primarily dot build, and then Mask of Jerome is if I wanted to switch to a pet and fetish sycophant build, and what it does is it increases damage of your pets by, I think the range is 95 to 110% of all your pets, including fetishes that spawn.
So how many things would you have following you around then?
If you do fetishes, you usually don't waste the slots for these pets. So I probably wouldn't have any of these pets, or if anything, just the big guy, I would guess, and then you have as many fetishes as you can spawn. It's based on your attack speed and whatnot, so anytime you use with a fetish sycophant build, you probably have, I would say, 10 to 15 fetishes.
That's cool. I'd like to see that.
And then you can get more if you get, there's some other gear that changes things.
Oh, you want to jump back in? Okay.
I only accept speed.
This will be interesting. My hatred is too low.
Those guys didn't last. Those guys didn't fare very well, did they? Here we go. Now we've got something interesting. Try to freeze us.
I switched to this dot build because it was a lot easier, a lot safer, and I can farm Torment on my own and not die all the time. But now my gear's good enough, I think I really need to explore something else until I can get the other gear that then makes it better. But right now, if I went with a more traditional build, I think I could do a lot more damage.
Yeah, I need to look for. Well, I mean, I'm just now getting better gear, so changed my build up yesterday, but I need to do some more research because I don't know if what used to hold true for Demon Hunter still holds true as much in Reaper of Souls.
Oh, Loot Goblin.
That guy's got a tough
I
job.
kind of want to play WoW again just for the fact when you get the digital collector's edition, one of the things, one of the rewards was Loot Goblin non-combat pit and WoW.
From this, you mean?
Yeah.
And you gotta give it to Blizzard.
Yeah, they do so many tie-ins to the different games. It's great. And now they got Hearthstone, so I'm sure you'll start seeing, you get the next StarCraft expansion and get some specific cards in Hearthstone. They did the same thing with Hearthstone, where when they launched it, if you played 3 games, you got the Hearthsteed in World of Warcraft.
That's smart on their part. Strengthens the brand. Costs them next to nothing to do it, right?
Darkness awaits you!
Oh! Holy! Actually, more than one pack, right?
Yeah. Goblin over here.
Coming. Oh, he thought he was gonna get away. He thought it. He was like, I can make it to the portal. No, denied.
So did you see, Blizzard always does all those different April Fools, but they had one that was like It was supposed to be like a Street Fighter fighting game, but it was all the underdogs from their various games.
No.
So it was like Deckard Cain, and his specialty was reading and leaning on fountains or something like that. And then one of them was Luke Goblin. And his description is all he wants to do is get enough to feed his family.
Nice. Yeah, the Blizzard guys have got good humor.
But then it shows a screenshot, and it's Battleship from StarCraft 2 versus Luke Goblin.
Oh! Don't be freezing me. Mr. Cold Snap. Jeez, this guy's got a lot of health. I have no idea why he's letting me just hang out back here, but I guess I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
That frozen pulse just sat on top of you for a solid 20 seconds, and you didn't notice it.
I was focused on DPS in Cold Snap. I'm in DPS mode. And therefore, that means I don't have to pay attention to telegraphs or damage or anything like that.
My pets are like the best tanks in the game.
Okay, now I need to quit screwing around. I almost got myself killed.
Yay!
Finally. And thanks for pointing out, just in case people didn't see it on their own. Me standing, getting killed by the frost thing.
I am returning to
Appreciate that.
I was gonna say something, and I'm like, surely he sees the big snowball spinning on top of him.
I'm sorry, what hour are we on for our Diablo 3 marathon? What hour is this?
Like, second.
Oh, shut up.
Don't close the rift. I got loots in there still.
Okay, I'm not doing nothing. I didn't touch it. Actually, I don't want this video to get too long, so we better go ahead and wrap this one up. So, from myself and Amaran, thanks for joining us. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. As always, I look forward to your comments and feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Mal, and I'll see you later.